Zone, strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Chase Headley is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Stepping in. Into the box, Manuel Margot. One run in and one gone so far this inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. High chopper towards first. Gloved by Turner. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 13, shortstop. Ready.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count. A.J. Ellis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. The relay. Throw won't get him.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. 2-2, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Galvis stands at second with 2 gone. Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perella waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Dozier. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his career totals, Kemp carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Stammen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Austin Hedges.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that one just missed outside. Bounce to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here. In now.
Leading off for the Padres, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Pirela. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. At the plate, Corey Spangenberg, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for San Diego. They still lead it 2-1. So stepping in, Alex Wood. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chase Utley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swinging and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley. The next 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Soft liner to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Corey Seager. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
You're short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. At the plate, Justin Turner. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Kenta Maeda is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home. The 1-0 home. Tapper up the line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher. Standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball. Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Peterson's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And surprisingly, both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third now with only 1 away. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In there, strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So digging in now, Austin Hedges. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Peterson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. His career line against Brad Hand. He's a .333 hitter. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge...
And late reactions, and they got him. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. This is foul right side. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Dodgers are down to their final out now. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Perella is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home.
Saturday Night Baseball. Clayton Richard is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there One pitch, one out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch. Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And a dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Stepping in, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Hunter Renfroe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Chase Headley. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a breaking ball stays outside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first.
And he will get there to make the running play. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Brian Dozier now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Third home run for him on the year. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Kyle Farmer. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Spangenberg takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
And that misses ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Play 12, 1-2 to count.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Very weakly on the ground. That Pierce foul, so they'll do it again. On 3-2. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The pitcher, Clayton Richard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So striding forward now, Rich Hill, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So striding in, Chris Taylor. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he's 5 for 14. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A ball and a strike now. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting amongst National League left fielders, so the fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's had to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Soft liner towards center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's Corey Seager. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, pop back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Taylor. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're striding into the box, Justin Turner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now to the plate, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the... And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Margot flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
In now, Freddie Galvis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A base hit in his first trip. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Galvis, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired, 2 down now. In now is A.J. Ellis as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Standing in, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So 1-1. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg on the slide. He is out.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Into the box now, Rich Hill. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
fastball that just misses inside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
This one's flared out toward left. Perella sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Richard, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Richard.
And the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Ready once again, Jose Perella. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Both teams battling. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Corey.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Headley has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now in the box, Justin Turner. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And there's out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W. Here.
Brian Dozier will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, and that runner was safe.
No doubt. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Margot ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now 6-2.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box, Kyle Farmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Missed with a slider. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Jock Peterson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 31.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 1 out.
The right fielder, number.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hunter Renfroe will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. A 3-0. Hot shot down the line, but foul. Ball hit high to the right side. Dozier in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Chase Headley. He singled his last time up. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Rich Hill. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chase Utley is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Utley, known these days as the Silver Fox. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. This is pulled into right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Late swing at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Taylor is the second out in the 7th inning. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Seager takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And the lead is now 7-2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
The 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Lifetime against Tom Wilhelmsen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The count now at 2-1. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw over to third here, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Turner, the runner at third. Bellinger at second with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot on his horse, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the end. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Farmer has it. And the throw is in time. Margot is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 13, shortstop, ready. Alvin.
From the stretch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-2 pitch just missed. Towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Carlos Masuaje will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Popped him up. Seager is there, and he puts this one away for Craig Stammen. Has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Up around the face.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Farmer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. From the stretch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, number 46.
Andrew Toles will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Farmer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor, and their runners at the corners now. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Spangenberg is there on to first, and the Dodgers come up. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
Leading off the inning, Jose Pirela, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Corey Spangenberg becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Eric Hosmer is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Right.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Chase Headley. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the... Jose Torres enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try...
Number 76, Jose Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 1-2. is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Justin Turner, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4. Day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the left field line. Perella on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Manuel Margot. He went down on strikes last time up.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Sun Hwan-oh will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 54, Sun Hwan-oh.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. There's a strike.
0-2.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ready, Galvis.
That's a strike.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Still 1-2.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Taylor is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Number 8.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Ellis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success. Will Myers will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit. With 2 gone and a runner at first.
Myers.
Right over the middle, knee high. He'll check in here at 277. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
Wow, for the life of me, I can't believe this thing got out. And neither can the guy on the bump. He was an off-speed pitch away, and somehow he got just enough of it to push it down the line and over the fence. That's not your average home run.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes now. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rich Hill earned his 5th win of the year. Clayton Richard permitted 6 earned runs. fine Sunday act. Luis Perdomo is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. No balls and a strike to count. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
He throws him on the fastball there. Corey Seager is the second out of the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. This is foul right side. Perdomo has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line softly toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Turner is off at first with 2 away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he
pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Onto the party porch and gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Jock Peterson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Striding into the box, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and this is in the dirt for ball 1. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right now.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Eric Hosmer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Batting fourth.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized putter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So stepping in, Manuel Margot, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. Throw in time and a side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Second baseman.
And the pitch.
Dozier.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Perella on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting seventh.
Into the box, Andrew Toles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
He's running very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1 pitch. On the ground for Headley at third, could be two. To second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play. Ready now, Freddie Galvis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One and one the count now. Hit in the air to left field. On the move is Peterson. And that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, A.J. Ellis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Popped him up. Bellinger moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Perdomo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes ball one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Back now with baseball on the show from sunny San Diego. Some of the most beautiful coastlines in the country around here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Spangenberg has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, center fielder.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance. Corey Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Row. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base. and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out now.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's leading off the inning. Jose Perella, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Inside and low, 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Hosmer in front, now a 3-1 count.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The right fielder, number 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Myers, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round. And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. No balls and a strike to count. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1 home. Rocket to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runners back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch outside. Throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Cole at second with 2 down. A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Chase Headley, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And there's one down now. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Margot. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Two and 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Dozier has a play, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are two gone now. Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And there's ball one. One and two now. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And this is taken for the out. Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
That's foul.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Spangenberg. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is A.J. Ellis. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
To first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 61.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Luis Perdomo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. The San Diego batting order turns over, and set to go Jose Pirela. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now? He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Cole.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Coles. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. And again he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. And a pickoff throw to third. And a dive, but he's back in. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The bunt attempt is popped up. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And now he's on the move again for second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate, Austin Barnes. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher, Walker Buehler.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The
2 balls, no strikes.
short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Playing left field, number 14.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Way in front of that fastball. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Chase Headley. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Count even now at 1-1.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the... Chris Young is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32.
Now at the plate, Walker Buehler, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Matt Kemp is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chris Taylor, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Popped him up. And Headley will look this one in for round number 2. In now, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Kenta Maeda gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Kenta Maeda.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
This is pulled into right. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Catcher, A.J.
Now at the plate, A.J. Ellis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Carlos Suarez is going to come out into the on-deck circle now as he'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher, Young. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 2 for 4. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And this will be fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
2-2 the count to Suarez. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Digging in now for San Diego, Jose Pirela. And Dan, this could be a real. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back? Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One left. Tom Wilhelmsen been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
59.
Leading.
Wilhelmsen.
He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Dodgers. Have selected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now time. Is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. Hey now.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Runners off for second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Turner on at first, nobody out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The count now is 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Before the payoff pitch, a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. On the move again from first. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball four. First and second now to start the inning.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. So digging in now, Brian Dozier. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
4 runs, 11 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away. Kirby Yates is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded. Here with only 1 man out. Chase Utley will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Grounded back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Kyle Farmer will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Pops this one up. Yates is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs. Chase Utley will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
75, Scott Alexander.
Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Fouled away. Ball 2. this is hit the other way out toward left field. Taylor will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Here's Will Myers, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. Pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Myers at third with 2 away. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Manuel Margot would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Popped him up. Dozier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great... Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. The 3-0. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Corey Seager. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming, here it is. In the air out to straightaway left. Perella has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A high fastball is in there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
For the Padres, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Kenley Jansen takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Jansen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Turner barehands it. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. Popped high in the air. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. Digging in, A.J. Ellis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 6-1, the final tally today. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Buehler earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show. The California Colts into the box. A.J. Pollock. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Up next for Arizona, Paul Goldschmidt. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The tag by Dozier. He is out at second base. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
As it's grounded sharply to first.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. So striding in is Manny Tomas. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 4 for 13. He also has this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Backs leave them loaded. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Shelby Miller will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball, and if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully tough to beat.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Three and one now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Now the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Career line against Shelby Miller. He has 7 hits in 16 tries. 2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
In now, Justin Turner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Seager, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The relay. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. We are still scoreless. Digging in now, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Steven Souza.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Now batting, Nick Ahmed. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Kemp. And he makes the catch in the corner. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Shelby Miller. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is lined softly to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnes is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. Career line against Shelby Miller. He brings a .353 batting line. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Hit hard on the ground at first, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Dozier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Barnes brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Now Miller on 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. And that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A check on first by Miller, and he just manages to get his hand in. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Miller sets. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And Kemp's throw comes in too late. He's in there at third. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. There is Dozier. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Chris Taylor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Taylor.
And he fouls this one off. Taylor is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Corey Seager.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Taylor leads off second with nobody out. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Justin Turner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Don't want to forget about him. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
So 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Snap throw over to third. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. high in the air down the right field line. After it is Souza. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. There's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
A check on first by Miller. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. The 2-2. Runner's going. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Now a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw over. And the runner back. Ready with another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a move over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked up. Here's Yasmani Tomas. A base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Peterson. 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Alex Avila 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for